This podcast is a member of the Place to Be Nation family. Visit us at placetobenation.com, the only place to be in your pop culture world.
Here we go. Welcome everybody here on Stream Lounge who is coming in and watching this in replay. If you've joined us a little late, welcome. I see I have Bruce Chum and Anchor behind me to watch along with me, and the Pixar t-shirt as usual to represent. It's Andy Atherton. Thank you for joining us. Running solo tonight. Everybody's a little too busy to come and watch a great film from 2003, Finding Nemo. It is really phenomenal. It is one of my favorites, Pixar ones. It's in the upper part, I would definitely say for sure. Again, like I should be doing rankings, which I don't do, which I should really start doing. But yeah, I'm enjoying this, and thank you everybody who's listening on Podform here on Populous Classics. Welcome, thank you for downloading, thank you for listening. So I'm watching this on Disney Plus, and my dog just got a toy, so I probably can't hear any squeaking in the background. Here we go, and I'm going to hit play in 3, 2, 1. So this movie, I remember seeing in theaters. And it, was pretty dazzling with the animation. We talk about this a lot with Pixar, where every movie they tend to do a step forward in something. And with the last film, it was Sully's fur, all the individual 11,000 or something like that. And in this one, it's the water. The animation of the water is so insane and incredible how good it looks. It's like you're underwater. I mean, just look at the way the sun comes through. It's just incredible. It's like you're watching, almost like you're watching live action here, but it's just so much more vibrant though. And we have Marlin, voiced by Albert Brooks, and Coral, voiced by Elizabeth Perkins. A couple of clownfish, here we are. Originally, I didn't know this fact till a little while ago, that William H. Macy originally voiced Marlin. I mean, that is quite the view there. Look at and the fact that they got all these different species of fish, and they make it like you have the crab kind of mowing his lawn there, so to speak, or trimming his hedges. And Marlin is a little too neurotic here. There's a lot of space here. They got the anemone there. I don't know, I've never been stung by one. That's swimming down there. It's a lot of kids. That's a lot of kids. Who's going to come up with all those names? Name one Nemo. That's a lot. I couldn't imagine having that many kids. Poor things. 400 eggs. Wow. Oh, Marlin looks just so. They look just so happy, these two. And I don't think Pixar has really broken your heart yet until now. Got quite quiet out there. Oh God, Barracuda is so ugly fish, and they're nasty too. I mean, rightfully cast here as a villain. I mean, Barracuda fishing, I heard, is fun though, because they jump really high out of the water. Oof! Look at those teeth. Marlin tries to defend his wife, and gets knocked out for his efforts. And this is pretty gut wrenching. We haven't seen something like, well, I mean, we did have something like this in Lion King with Mufasa, but this is very Bambi's mom here. I mean, because you don't even see coral or what's left of coral, I'm guessing, and all 400 or so fish eggs are gone. I mean, you honestly can't blame the Barracuda, because caviar is delicious. I do quite enjoy it. But this is, you feel so bad for Marlin right here. I mean, they just moved into a new anemone. It's a great neighborhood, and they, are about to become parents. And just because this Barracuda shows up and kind of basically destroys his life. Oh, it's one egg. One lone egg is back. Aww. And honors Coral's memory by naming his baby Nemo with you see a little crack in the fish egg shell. That's going to lead to, I guess, a birth defect, I guess you want to say. And this is one of the first times, too, you see a main character, especially a child with a disability, so to speak, but he doesn't, I mean, the father makes more of a big deal, like any parent does. I mean, you make more of a bigger deal. The kids are just like, no, Dad, it's just my fin. Mm-hmm. It's very excited. They really like that for a short time, and then it's like, God, I gotta go. I don't want to go to school, Dad. I don't want to go to school. And you thought Marlin was neurotic beforehand. I mean, Marlin doesn't know how many stripes he has. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be stuck here with Marlin by myself. Brushing the anemone so that you're immune. So everybody knows clownfish. That's how they live in there. And it's a good defense mechanism. Their body becomes immune to the sting but they got to get used to it. It's like getting in the water, I guess. The ocean is not safe. Oh, look, the ocean is terrifying. It is beautiful, but terrifying in places. Mainly terrifying for us because we can't breathe underwater. Some beautiful animation coming up here. A little foreshadowing there with meeting a shark and a sea turtle. Mm. Oh man, that snail is about to charge. I can imagine a snail charging. You got all the kids getting dropped off here. Taking the hermit crab shell. And we got a seahorse. Looks like a little octopus and a angelfish. If you have to explain the joke like this doesn't quite work. I would just be like, Mr. Johansson, the flounder. Torture him. Oof. The sponge beds look like not fun at all. I don't blame Nemo for not wanting to go over there. That was like a preemptive slap there. Mm-hmm. He's too intolerant. And we get Mr. Ray, which is Bob Peterson, one of the guys that works there. He goes on to voice Doug and some other characters. At first I thought this was Kevin Pollak. I don't know why. Mm-hmm. Mr. Ray is very prominent in the Seas with Nemo and Friends at Epcot because, the whole edutainment thing they like to do there. All right. I use that line a lot too. Don't hurt yourself when somebody has trouble. All right. Marlin just is a living embarrassment here. And Mr. Ray recognizes that. God, Rays are so majestic too. Huh. That's going to be fun. No, that just when Marlin was starting to feel well. Pony boy. For clownfish, he's not that funny. I apologize if I stare at this movie a lot, just because it's just as they're skimming right under the surface. I just love the way they capture the light. And I know they went scuba diving to kind of get a feel of it. That's like all good animators do. They get a feel for their environment. This Nemo just opening a whole world to him. And you just see that big smile on his face. Not only is Mr. Ray a teacher, he's the bus driver. Oh boy, Rooster, nothing but trouble, looks like. He shouldn't be sneaking off there. Oh. Whoa. I would be scared. When I was she made a mink. Ooh, a boat. But yeah, but I was the type that was, I didn't learn how to swim till I was like fourth grade, so I would have been scared here if I was Nemo as well. Oh, and we used to jump over these tracks to go to this train station, and I remember panicking because I couldn't get up, and my friends had to pull me up. I don't think I ever do it again. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is like every kid's nightmare that their parent is going to do this to them at school in front of their friends. Oh boy. The, Mr. Ray is trying to diffuse the situation. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Fish with buck teeth. I never think you see that. Cross that off. Nemo gets as far as the anchor line here. Mm-hmm. Just imagine how big Marlin and Nemo really are. I mean, are they like that big or something like that? Oh, what a great father defying son here moment here. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, Nemo's little defiance here doesn't go so well though. With the scuba diver here. I mean, of course, you see this little clownfish. Why not? Oh, another one too. I like how they make the humans just so terrifying, and they're really just there to observe. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's the dentist. Ooh, I'm blinded by that shot. Just imagine how terrifying this is for Marlin, with all the after losing Coral and the rest of his kids, to have his one kid that he's been so careful with, get taken away. Very, he's got to be flipping, man. I would be too if I was him. And sorry, a little clownfish ain't keeping up with a boat, even a boat that's not that big. Ooh, key moment right there. Thankfully, the mask falls in the water. Oh, this music. It's kind of bellowing and ominous, and Marlin just echoes how Marlin is feeling. I wonder what that's like, a fish, like how terrified. I like how they do the reverse, where he's got to suck in water, I guess, before he goes out into the air. Oof. These fish just aren't having it. Oh! We got our first introduction to Dory here. Oh, this is when Ellen DeGeneres was really coming into her height. She was just really making her way up in the Ellen show. I think I've been on the air already. Really, really great casting here. And blue tang are beautiful fish too. You see those a lot more actually in stores. I don't know if nobody ever really paid attention to them before in pet stores, but now I see more of them, just maybe because of Nemo. And supposed to be showing them the way, but yet she's looks like she's playing with them now. Like, what's happening here? I'd be aggravated right now. Do you? What's happening? She was just supposed to show him. What's she doing? Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think so. He's not. No, Marlin does not know funny. That would, at least I think it is. I have terrible memory. I couldn't imagine having short-term memory loss like that. I mean, there are times though, did I lock the door? And I literally had just gotten to the car. Oh boy. That is quite the shot there. Bruce the Great White Shark. Love this character. As you see, Bruce right behind me. Ooh. This is some more incredible animation here. Great. Barry Humphries, a.k.a. Dame Edna, the drag queen, is cast as Bruce here. Bruce, which is a nod to Jaws, which was the name of the shark in Jaws that they had given it. That's barely an amuse-bouche for him if he eats them. Oh boy. Oof. Look at them. Just how majestic great whites are as they swim. And we see the underwater mines here. Those balloons are dodgy. Shipwreck of a submarine here. I guess is their home base. Or his home base as far as you know. And we get his running buddies, Anchor and Chum. We got Anchor, who is voiced by Eric Bana, a.k.a. the First Hulk. And then we got Chum, who is voiced by an actor. I forget his name, but I know he was in Second Ace Return movie as one of the poachers. It's just a machine. Our friends, not food. Well, dolphins are not fish, actually. So it's like a support group here. Poor terrified fish right there. Now, Anchor is definitely a hammerhead shark. I don't know what kind of shark Anchor is. I'd have to look that up. I don't know if he's a blue shark or mako, but hello, Bruce. Ooh, shark soup sounds good. I like in the movie Fort Fairlane when they had a shark on a spit and they were roasting it. I would definitely try a shark steak. See these big menacing sharks in like basically an AA meeting. It's hysterical. Not making fun of AA, but you know what I mean. That they're I don't know if we still have it, but when my kids were little, I had a Bruce that was like the size of my arm, a stuffed one. It was like a puppet though. You stick your hand in it. So I would always play with it with my kids, and I would mess with them, and I'd come in the room and say, "I'm having fish for dinner," and I'd say, "You're the fish," and I'd go and I attack my kids with it. That kind of dad. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's that mask. People are noticing how unfunny he really is. Very sympathetic sharks here. Oh, poor Bruce. It hit some heartstrings, which is kind of true. I believe shark fathers leave the mother. Oh, they're trying to show him that? Oh, boy. Oh, no. That's not a good thing. Uh-oh. Oh. A little blood in the water. You see the glassy eyes happen? Oh, Chum and Anchor holding back. And they do make him look Bruce very terrifying here, too. I'm having fish tonight. I mean, it is reminiscent of, Jaws 2 and, of how scary it really is when you have a shark. I couldn't imagine being in the water. I would just be like, just kill me now. I'd probably die of a heart attack first. I have to come back there trying to escape. Escape! There's Bruce. A little nod to The Shining right there. Don't fall off the wagon, Bruce. Ooh. Uh-oh. All right. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Throwing a torpedo into a minefield here. Uh-oh. Oh, that's going to be bad. Yeah, the party's over. Ooh. That's a lot of them setting it off. the two pelicans are over there. Nice. They farting in the water. And we get introduced to another set of characters right now. Yeah, imagine fish, like, when they get put in a tank. I just got to do that all the time. It's a nice tank. I would love to have that in my house. I mean, it's a little big, but it is a dentist office. Is it called a bit? The dentist thinks he saved him, huh? And we got the tank gang here. We got Bubbles here. Mad Bubbles, voiced by Stephen Root. We got Peach, Allison Janney. We got Jacques, which is the late great Joe Ranft. Deb and Flo, which is Vicki Lawrence. Willem Dafoe will be coming out for as Gil. We got Brad Garrett as Bloat. Austin Pendleton as Gurgle right there. The cleaner shrimp here. Jacques is gets the ocean off him. So Joe Ranft, remember, voiced Wheezy. I'm not sure. So Joe Ranft passes away 2 years after this movie comes out, so I'm not sure how many voices left we have. And Dev's a little delusional. Thinks she's got a fish. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh. I mean, this is, I guess, a very exciting day, part of their day here for them. Oof. Hitchon arguing over what kind of materials use. I love the effect they got the wind. Gurgle is a kind of a germaphobe there. Oh, poor Nigel, voiced by Jeffrey Rush. Look at this. It's good for you. He's like, look, I'm just here to watch you drill, man. Uh-oh, Darla. She's a terror. Oof. A water bite. I know. Ugh, dead fish right there. Oh, fish killer. Yeah, so this kid's terrified, and you're telling him, like, oh, you gotta go to a fish killer. And here comes Gil. He's a bit of a scientist himself, this fish. Nobody got that because nobody's can respond. Great markings on this. Gil shows that he's got an issue too, so we could relate. Nemo, who was upset with his dad and felt like his dad was a little too overprotective, finds a kind of a kindred spirit here. Oh, is Gil a friend or foe? What do we got here? I didn't realize fish slept like that. So they're still back at the submarine. I don't know what happened to Bruce and Chum and Anchor. Just swim off. I'm a natural blue. I love that line. Oh boy. There goes the submarine. And they're going. Oof. I wonder how deep that really is. It can't be the Marianas Trench. Oof. Dusty. That's funny. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh, that has to be terrifying too for a fish when where the sunlight doesn't reach. Dory just does not think of anything. It's a good credo to live by, though. Just keep swimming. It's kind of like a better version of Hakuna Matata. I mean, Hakuna Matata has no worries, and they kind of are a little too literal about it. Just keep swimming is really about perseverance. Probably the cheapest part of the movie to produce. Animation. Are you my conscience? I can't complain. A light. It's a pretty light. Oh, where'd the light go? Oh, there it is. kind of engaging, if there's a reason for it. I tell you, evolution is amazing that this exists. This is real. Like, this isn't made up for the film. Like, this, well, it's going to be revealed to be an anglerfish, which is kind of a terrifying creature. Good feelings gone. Where it lights up and it's got this electricity, I guess, in its body, where it produces this light. Oh, there's a mask. Man, the lengths he's going for this mask. P. I wonder how come Dory can read, and I mean, I honestly I don't have a problem with this here that Dory can read and most fish probably can't. I mean, you kind of need it. I mean, how else would they figure out unless there was some kind of a fish language or alphabet or symbols? Marlin is it's holding his own here too. Oh boy. Oh. Like, you know, like a bright white. They say you see a bright light right before you go, so. It's pretty fun. You get the anglerfish gets the mask stuck on his face. Eating here tonight. You sure for you too? While I be away. They need to get the hell out of there. They got what they got. Now go. This is a fun scene coming up here in the fish tank. It's a gorgeous tank. I wonder how many people like went out and got tanks and had them set up just like this after this movie. Probably led to this rise in sales of saltwater fish for a home. Ooh. Oh no. I love Jacques. Joe Ranf was so good in his little roles here. He probably would have done some great voice work had he not tragically passed, but this is a very well voice casted movie too. Everybody plays their part so good, and the casting is very smart. And we got the idols here. I got some chanting going on here. Like, what are we going into with the bubbles going? Peach tries to do what everybody else can, even though she's a starfish. It doesn't have the same mobility and fishing and swimming as the rest of them. And there's a gill looking kind of ominous, and Nemo's like, "What is happening here?" Who? Got that Brad Garrett deep voice here. Really perfect for. I started cracking up the theater when I heard him say that. Mount Wanahakalugi. Basically, Mount wanting to spit. The Ring of Fire. Kind of anticlimactic right there. Jacques, you had one job, Jacques. It's like trying to get into a fraternity, when they make you stupid things like that, as I can personally attest to, being I'm in a fraternity. He's just a boy. I love Allison Janney too. Oh, so good. Nemo. He gets the guts. Like, that was it. Shark bait. Shark bait. Hoo ha ha. Oh boy. We got 5 days to develop a plan here. They're all going to escape. Girl's got a plan. Quite the plan. I know the open ocean is like free and all that stuff, but there's also things that can kill you there if you're these fish. I don't know how. I mean, I know they want to get Nemo out of there because he's, sure to face a untimely demise if he goes with Darlin. But oh boy, we get our John Ratzenberger appearance here, the good luck charm of Pixar. He appears. This is the School of Fishes is credited. Fish seem kind of skittish to other fish they don't know. Dory not wanting to forget again. Yeah, I would love the peace and quiet if I was him. Oh boy, that's kind of harsh. This is a delay causing fish, apparently. Oof. Yeah, that was a little harsh, Marlin, there. Uh-oh. Well, who's saying that? Excuse me. That's kind of messed up. Some great charades here by this fishing school. Chico. That's true. Dory does make a lot of good points in this movie. Fabio. Who is this Sydney guy? The EAC. 3 leagues. I don't know how far a league is. I'm trying to remember. Good advice to remember. So 3 leagues is about 9 miles. I don't know how far they've swum by now. You got to heed the advice. That's right. Conventional wisdom says to swim over it, but something just told you to swim through it. Marlin makes so many mistakes in this movie. He gets her to face chase a shiny object. Look, there you go, the EAC. The squishy's kind of cute. Ooh, a little stingy. Dory got stung. Uh-oh. What's going on around them? Another beautifully animated scene here. I mean, this is the translucence and everything is so... Oh, look at this. There's an aquarium here in Connecticut in Norwalk where I used to live. It's only about 20 minutes from here. The Maritime Center. And they have a room that has a big tank full of jellyfish. And it's dark and they glow like this. And literally, it's one of those places I could sit in and just stare at it for a little while, just relax. And it's very relaxing. Between that and the shark tank they have there where it's dark and you just see the sharks swimming through, and there are some ugly ass sharks, though. Enjoy with her childlike enthusiasm here. We're cheating death now. Now Marlin starts to get a little caught up here. It almost looks like a Mario Kart level. Sometimes they have those levels where you have to jump off of things. Ooh. And Marlin makes it out. Lifts his guard down for a second. Look what happens. Where's Dory, though? Oh, boy. Ooh. You see this Dory's got a couple of marks here from getting stung. And they're just getting trapped here with these jellyfish. Yeah. I don't know. We have to sit back and think about what was the most... I mean, think about what they've been through already, these two. Between sharks and anglerfish and now a school of jellyfish. Oh, boy. This thing's got the worst down there. And a very shadowy figure. And put the Nemo here. Just dreaming of being back out in the ocean with his dad. Hey, Mark, how are you? It's all right. There's been a lot of great scenes, but, you know, I love this movie so much I can watch it over and over. Talking about, watch this a lot when my kids were little, too. I'll talk about a Bruce the shark puppet I had. I used to play with them a lot when I was little. Oof. All drains lead to the ocean. Remember that. Bye, bubbles. 4.2 minutes. I love how Peach has it down to timings. A piece of kelp. There you go. Oof. All right. I like how they keep like the animation consistent when they're out of the water. That they don't kind of change them at all. You can do it. That's right. Like I said, I mentioned earlier how Gil's kind of like the father that Nemo kind of wishes Marlin was. Oh, he did it. Oh. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that pebble didn't hold. Oh, boy. Some quick thinking here by Gil. Oh, no. That's going to be... Nemo doesn't want to become a Pokeball there. Oh. Oh. I think Gil just got the shit scared out of him. Oh, very traumatic there. At least he tried, though. What happened in here? Dude. Now we get our introduction to Crush, a lot of people's favorite character. Voiced by Andrew Stanton, the director. Not intended to be the actual voice. Done as a scratch track. And he does a really good job here. Like, whoa! Like, whoa! Like, whoa! Taking on the jellies, man. Yeah, they are great characters in this. Because we got, no really much. And the way they animate it too, it looks like a surfer. Name's Crush, dude. I love amazing too that Crush is one of the breakout characters from this movie. Because they have Turtle Talk with Crush, which I did go to. And it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a great interactive exhibit, not exhibit, but a experience at Epcot, where it's one of those living things where there's a guy back there voicing Crush, and he can talk to the kids and stuff as they ask questions and things. He's on the EAC, man. And again, another great part of animation. Grab and shell. Righteous, righteous. That looks like fun. Definitely see the excitement here. So, a little blue, dude. Dory becomes almost like a surrogate at times too for Nemo. He's got a little scar there. It's been a very treacherous journey so far. Oh, she was just pretending to sleep, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the baby sea turtles are adorable. Mm-hmm. And it's showing Marlin, there's more to life than just being careful and worried all the time. Oh no, Squirt fell out of court. This is where Marlin gets some a good lesson here. Just let your kids be who they're going to be. They'll figure it out. Mm-hmm. So, rocked. Dude. I did that to the kids too. Offspring Jelly Man. Dude. Oh, that probably hurt a little bit. God. I mean, it's hard to think that this is like the director, an animator doing this voice. I mean, who knows the story like he does, I guess, knows the character that he wrote. It's the Jelly Man. Oof. A little vague on the details. And we get the story. We get one that. And Dory is such a so childlike the way she is. I love that. That's a great meme or gif too. Of it's going to be a great story. I can tell. We get a great game of telephone here, which is another key to Marlin Finding Nemo here. Now the whole ocean's going to hear about this story. I love how they live the lobster's Boston accents here. It's like wicked Dak. And the Marlins get British accents. I don't know. I think it's funny, but it also makes you think like there's no way a lobster living off Australia could be what's that? My son's nemesis. I love how they mine. Raspberry wings. That is a great description of seagulls. I love this the kung fu turtle here. I think it gets escaped. But see, good thing Nigel met Nemo. But the seagulls are his nemesis because we were in Fort Myers, Florida. My parents have a condo, and he was eating a cheese stick, like those polio things, on the beach. And a seagull just comes and steals it from his hand. Must have been about 6 or 7 at the time. Was not happy. We get back to my parents' house, and my father's like, Dylan, how was the beach? And he just puts his arms up. He's like, seagull stole my cheese stick. It became like a big family joke. To this day, he's 15. He still hates him. He mutters under his breath. Last time we were at Epcot, I made him take a picture with the seagulls, the animatronic seagulls they have outside Scenes from Nemo. So it's quite funny. And they came out with an ornament a couple of years ago, and I bought it. gives me a dirty look every time I put it on the tree at Christmas, though. And Gil with his sense of guilt here. You know, he wants to help, but you know, he wants to. Oof. Oh boy. Oof. Because, I mean, had the window not been open, he would have flown right in. Though, and probably would have scared the crap out of the dentist anyway. Wait. Don't worry about dentistry, Nigel. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Three sharks. Oh. There's pretty good retention there. This story made it pretty good across. Yeah, there's some details that were a little sketchy, but I don't know if they ever say how far Marlin has to travel to get to Nemo. Wait, what? What's happening? Nemo's like, he's determined, this guy. He gets a bigger pebble this time. Gil's proactively getting that plastic planter ready. What? All right, here they go. The plan is in motion. Shock, no cling. I think dirty thoughts. It's pretty funny. Looks the kid. The kid looks terrifying. I think Darla. Yeah, the little girl. Yeah, Darla is the name of somebody at Pixar works on all the films. That's what the name came from. Uh-oh. The swirling vortex of terror. Do you have an exit, buddy? Oh, it's too late, Marlin. Just got to take. This looks like quite the fun ride. It's like when you come down a water slide and you go and you get all spun around and you lose your bearings for a moment and then you like finally like, whoa. Dude crush. Bye, Jellyman. There you go. See, he kept this promise that he was going to ask a turtle how old he was. 150 years old. Pretty amazing. Yep. Marlin, his character arc is coming around. How much he changes, really, from the beginning. It is a great character arc. still himself, but he learns a lot of valuable lessons along the way here. When it came rather fast. It's me again. I mean, Dory's got to get a little bit better at this game. Okay. Hey. This guy, yeah. Ocean's pretty big. Oh, there's somebody. I bet you she was very animated, like just walking around the studio a lot. I don't think she could do this performance just sitting there. Hey, it's your fault she got them scars. So you got to trust her a little bit, man. Yeah. Hey, little fella. Bingo. Another nickname. Now you're sitting there like, what is that? Is that another shark? Perhaps it's. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a whale. I bet you the script just says Dory speaks whale, and then she just had to like figure it out on her own. Speaking of his stomach. Uh-oh. Comes another whale right behind him. Oh, boy. Look, krill. What? Wait, what? I got a little Pinocchio vibes there with Monstro. There's a some kind of Monstro thing, like I don't know if it's ice cream or a popcorn thing or something that's coming out. It's going to be I think it's a D23. Yeah. A whale sneak up on you. Oh, that has got to be so gross. Oh, ugh. I remember I used to have a beta fish on my desk at work years ago. I had a little one tank here, one tank there, and I had one blue, one red. One was fire, one was ice. They're no longer with us for a long time. But like yeah, my kids' room look like that too. Oh. Oh boy. Oof. Mhm. Oof. It's gotta be so gross. But yeah, that was the one thing about cleaning the beta fish tanks. There's no filter. I used to have to every week. I forget how often I cleaned, but I had to literally bring them both into the bathroom and rinse them out and wipe them down and put the fish back in. It was such a chore to do. Going for a little ride. We got I think that's a humpback whale. Yeah, it's a humpback whale for sure. Monstro was a sperm whale in Pinocchio. Again, another great use of the light. The sunlight going through the water. It's just the realism here. I mean, I know we're a movie about talking fish, but still. Well, Schwell's actually doing him a favor because it's saving him time. It's like he's to ride like a giant bus or something, 18-wheeler. And I think Dory's just having a grand old time enjoying the ride. Every time you think Marlin is doing better, he flips out when he gets a slight detour. Sorry, my cat, you see their fur is flying. Oh, Marlin's getting defeated again. I mean, you have to look at it though, everything he's been through. That's true. Dory makes a valid point. The Harpo. I bet you there's a list there of everything she calls Nemo by mistake. Yeah, Marlin really needed though to leave the reef where he was. Else he would have lived a very sheltered life. And then wouldn't have gotten these life lessons. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. That's not a good noise. I'd be like, this doesn't sound right. Uh-oh. Yeah, definitely. Marlin is definitely a pessimist, and Dory's an optimist. The whale's just like, would you just listen to me and be quiet? Mm-hmm. Well, Marlin's projecting onto Dory here. No, you just gotta live your life, Marlin. Come on. Just let go. Oh boy. They're going to end up in the belly of a whale? Oh, it gets thrown out the blowhole. We're not dead. Oh, they made it. to get a shot of the opera house, and of course. Even Marlin speaking whale now. What? Wait. Wow, that was pretty clean. Pretty fast. So starfish can read also. Ooh, I wonder how much that thing costs. Oh, I guess Nemo gets snuck up on again. Okay. They're like, what are these crazy fish doing? Come on, Nemo, you can do it. Oh, no. Now it's Darla. The psycho music playing. The Surly Mermaid. That's a nice name for a boat. A duck? No. Uh-oh, get down. Oh, you got so close. Marlin's he's so determined now. Bunch of lazy pelicans. I wish we had pelicans around here. They're pretty cool birds to look at. In Aruba, they're so prevalent that they are like pigeons down there. Yeah, the seagulls are cool because they're really well characters, like characterized. They're like not really defined, and you're like, yeah, the personality. Mm-hmm. The fact that they shit everywhere. I think that was in the trailer, homicide in my mouth. I love Dory's scream too. Ah! Nigel with the save here. Evasive maneuver. It's like he's being it's like he's Luke Skywalker being chased by a bunch of TIE fighters. And they just don't stop with the mine. Oh my God, this kid. Poor Peach. My cousin had a piranha. Well, it didn't do much. Look at that, faking to death there. Oh no. Just grabs him by the tongue. This poor kid hears and sees all this. I'd be like, Mom, I'm out. I can't do this. Nemo's still faking it. Oh no. Just long enough for Nigel to get booted out. Oh. I want a huck a loogie. I think they've done this before. Fish in my hair! Fish in my hair! Oh boy, right in the noggin. It sounds like my daughter when she was little. And Dylan was like a baby and he would grab her hair. Dylan, grab my hair! Dylan, grab my hair! I got Nemo down the drain. I hope so. Now Nemo's going on a fun ride here. Must be kind of gross on this wire. More crabs with the kung fu here. Oh yeah, I think Nemo's dead. Nigel, small but very important part of this movie. That just killed him. Hey, it's quite the trip he took. Oh no. There's nothing else from there. If it is, it's gone. Dory's the one with the issues. Yeah. It's like a family that just got formed. Oh, you really feel for Dory here. You know, she went on such an adventure. Both of them did. But Dory has been riding solo her whole life, I guess. I got some. You see my dad? Crabs like to fight. And this is so, I mean, also, they do such a good job at animating the different water areas, I guess. Because this is like, when you're in a harbor and the water looks a little darker or murkier because of all the, oil or whatever gets in the water. The crabs are creepy, yeah. Generally, they are. I mean, how do you feel about the one in Moana? That is a giant crab. They stick out so much too here because they're so bright. As a commercial fishing trawler. Ugh. There are some fish though that are not nice to look at, and these are some of them. They just look mean and nasty. Ah! I tell you, I love her scream. This blew Dory's mind. Not more creepy crabs. Dory showing a little spunk there. Yeah, look at it. They're just mean, nasty looking fish. I don't know what kind of fish they're supposed to be. The grouper, maybe? I don't know if they have grouper in Australia. We finally get the reunion we've been waiting for. Both of them changed for the better. Oh no. Here comes the fishing net. Doing the trawler thing right here. Oh boy. That has to be terrifying for a fish to get stuck in that. Oh, poor Dory. Uh-huh. Come on, Nemo. Dory, Marlin, you gotta trust them. Yeah, I got this, Dad. Yep. I've been here now a lot for mine. 15, sophomore in high school. He's like, I'm trying to do some of my own, Dad. All right, dude, you got it. Yeah, this is a very, if you're a dad, you got to watch this movie, basically. Gives you a lot of lessons in it. Listen to my son. Oh, no. And put himself in harm's way to save Dory here. Oof. Hmm. Mindless panicking fish to get into unison is kind of amazing. Oh, that's a very expensive amount of damage they're about to do to the ship. Hmm. Nemo was quite the hero there. Marlin having flashbacks here. Oh, lucky Finn. What? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sandy Plankton doesn't know his head from his fins there. Uh, yeah, totally different Marlin now from before. Yeah, Mr. Ray's back. Ah, that's funny. Totally. Oh, he's gonna ink. Good advice to live by. A little sweet moment here with Nemo hugging Marlin, telling him he loves him. It's like, okay, moment's over. Let me go, Dad. Bye, Elmo. It is like the first time you they go off. The end. Some people say they should have used the Italian fiend for the movie. Take A to go to Queen. I forget what he did on the movie. But, oh boy. Oh, Marlin was so determined. Not Marlin. Gil was so determined. Oh boy. And they're all in bags in the ocean. Now what? Yeah. We got a great rendition of Under the Sea. Somewhere on the sea. Actually, it's Beyond the Sea. I think it's Bobby Darin, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because they made that movie about him, and it's called Beyond the Sea. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful film. What a great story by Andrew Stanton. Great follow-up to, Monsters, Inc. And I believe the next movie in the Pixar rewatch will be The Incredibles, which was directed by Brad Bird. And he was the first outsider. I'll talk about this more when we get to The Incredibles, but he was the first outsider to come in and direct something. He directed The Iron Giant, the classic animated film. But up till now, I mean, we're only, Toy Story, we're only on our fifth movie. And up till now, though, it's been somebody from the Pixar Brain Trust has directed each movie so far. So this was interesting that they brought somebody in from the outside. Everybody else had already been there, already been with the company for a while. I mean, it was John Lasseter, Andrew Stanton, Pete Docter, and Joe Ranft with the Brain Trust. We got the credits here rolling. Austin Pendleton's not a name you know just by the name, but you've seen him in so many different movies. He was the public defender in My Cousin Vinny, the stuttering guy. He's like, the jury. We get some nice animation here with as the credits roll, we're under the water and some characters come swimming by. He just had Nigel stick his head down because he obviously is a pelican. And you got Bruce's fin go by. And again. And we got Bloat and Gurgle and Gil. They're playing with Bloat like he's a volleyball, basically. Oh no, you're floating out a little too bad. A little too far. We get that crab. I don't know. Is that the creepy crab, or is that the kung fu crab that we saw earlier? I'm not sure. We got Peach coming by. What is she hanging on to? We're supposed to be in the open ocean here. You had a Sharks in Sydney unit. I worked on this film. A tank unit. Wow. There you go. I got Dory back again. So, for those of you listening to this one, which Josh says a pod, like I said, the next one will be The Incredibles. I don't know exactly what I'll be watching. There is one about, I think it's called Exploring the Reef. I think there's a short. And there was another short that went along with The Incredibles. And I will find that for you in a second. And I'll tell you. So, Boundin', which is a really great short. That's with the jackalope. We have Bubbles over there. He's got to get to them Bubbles. But check out everything we have on Place to Be Pop. Every weekday at 8 a.m. dropping is the Video Jukebox Song of the Day. It's a live watch of a short music video that we watch on YouTube, and we put the link in the description so you can watch along with us as we talk about the video. And Pop goes to the couch is coming back soon. Laughing Theater proper. I do it under Laughing Theater here, but the pod is coming back. Cartoons of Our Youth is starting very soon. The Muppet Pod. And yeah, lots of great stuff here. We're going to be looking to do a little more here. Gio Miranda and I have been talking about it. We want to get the Muppets on here. Movie Geek. Better late than never. Yeah, you missed it. We'll get you next time, though. I held the fort down as best I could by myself here. Don't worry, Mark was late too. But, no, this will be here if you want to go back and watch it, I guess. If you think it's, you like to. I'm going to be doing The Incredibles. Trying to think about dates. Look at the calendar. I think I'm busy the next 2 Wednesdays, so I'm looking probably October 5th will be The Incredibles. Which I love that movie too. I love all of them except for The Good Dinosaur. I pretty much love all the Pixar movies to varying degrees, of course. Yeah, I know, and I'm going to do it here, but in a nutshell, my general feelings on Good Dinosaur is it was a great concept that they blew. It was a movie that did not know what it was doing or what it was supposed to be, and it's just like a hot mess, and it's so derivative in some parts of it too. I didn't see it in the theaters, thank God. My kids, I don't think my kids wanted to see it. I saw it at home. I had gotten actually a commercial, a free copy of it, and I watched it. I was so annoyed. And we got the anglerfish returning, and we get eaten by the fish that was the friend of Anchor's at the Fisher Friends Not Food meeting. Yeah, the achievements and that they do in animation in here is probably the biggest thing I love about this movie. I mean, but it is great. Great story, great voice acting, just incredible. And that leads us into Incredibles. So my MCU watch will be back. Black Widow is next, and I believe I'm doing that the last Wednesday of the month, which will be the 29th. Not sure who I'm doing it with yet. But yeah, thank you for coming in here. We'll see you next time, for sure, Mark. Thank you. I really do appreciate it, even if it's for like 5 minutes, that you come in just to say hello. So thank you for that. All right. Let me see what you say. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. And came at a good time, though, right before the turtles showed up, so it was good. And Turtles is a great part. My favorite part is Bruce and Chum and Anchor. That's my favorite part of the movie. But no, it was a really fun watch. I really do enjoy doing these. I'd be doing this, sitting on my couch watching this, and then get to talk to you people and have a fun time with it. So thank you guys for coming by, though. I really do appreciate it, and thank you everybody who's listening in Popform. And I'll see you guys next time. All right, have a great night, guys.
One more time.